All right, so I'm doing a little bit of a forearm workout. Two portions of the forearm we're trying to work, and I want to demonstrate a couple things. We got this stuff on the floor, and I always forget to break this out, but this will be our finisher. This is the Marcy, what I call the forearm blaster. So I want to put this over here. Then there, of course, is this thing, which a lot of you will find at Walmart. We'll demonstrate that. So, all right, first one, if you got a belt squat, a chain, and a straight bar, you can work your forearms like this. I'd grab a straight Olympic bar, or if you have a straight 1-inch bar, you could use that as well. And you should be able to also work it from this angle. I feel, I feel more in it using this or the cable machine. And like I said, it's worthwhile to be consistent, do that every week. One thing you won't see demonstrated today would be hammer curls. That's going to work this part of the forearm and the outer head of the bicep. Worth doing. It's not bicep day for me, so I'm not going to do that one. So that was demonstrating one. We'll use the 8s again. I think it's time for the 10-pounders. And just, working this again, trying to get a good pump. Hopefully you don't overdo it to the point where you're like, oh my God, I can't grip anything later. But the first time out, that may happen. All right, so there's that. We got a good pump there. Now the arm blaster, you adjust the tension here. It's got like a tension cable in there, and you just do that deal, folks. And that really feels like it's working this beefy part of the forearm here. Similar to when I was doing it that way, okay? I can tell you, I really do feel this. Will there come a point where my forearms have gotten so strong that this doesn't do much for me? That's possible. If that happens, maybe that's a good thing. I think we got one camera totally fucked up this whole time. Sorry, folks, if you're watching that and you're like, man, all I'm seeing is the ceiling. So one camera doesn't have me sitting at all. Yeah, so I have the triple view camera, which is on another channel. Then we'll have some YouTube shorts. But yeah, this works pretty good, folks. I'm not gonna discount it. Now, if you really want to, change things up, don't do all of them. Do these back to back to back to back. Right. You go through a circuit of them instead of just doing one. And then say I'm going to do three sets, 4 sets of each, something like that. Okay, so for this, we're just winding this up. Release. Maybe we do 2 sets of it, and then maybe the next time we add some more weight. Right, the heavier the weight gets, the harder it's going to be. So we've done that. Let's go get our dumbbell. So we've completed a 1 whole set, folks, of that. I feel one here comes down here. So now let's start our circuit over again. We want to add another 2.5 So if you can't do 2.5, give yourself some micro weights. I had mentioned that I bought 6 2.5 pound cap plates, so I can just keep adding 2.5s. I have micro plates as well, so towards the end I could potentially just do 1 pound, or I could do add a pound, replace that with a 2.5, add a pound, replace that with 2.5, and etc. We could buy a bunch of 1.5 pounders. That might be worthwhile. So I'm really actually feeling this. We did quite a few of these before this, but I'll try and get through 3 circuits of this. This weight's a little too light, but since we got a good pump already from the other stuff, it's I'm feeling it. So we'll just stick with the 10s. And back to this thing. We could increase the tension, but this isn't a horse race here. So we have all these sets to do. We don't want to completely wear ourselves out. Now I've used this belt squat, folks, for tricep. I got decent tricep workout out of it. Could have been better, yeah. Just the way it goes. I'm not sure this week am I going to actually go to Planet Fitness and work triceps or do them here. Kind of been trying to give my triceps a break. They see a lot of work. Okay, so this guy, I would add weight to it, but now this would be a good one to have, those micro weights or the 1.5 pounders, to just slip them on. So you may see me buy 1.5s, and each time I do a set I go up 1.5, because this I don't think I can put a whole lot of weight in there. All right, so we're back to the beginning of our circuit. I'm going to replace the 2.5 with a 5. I think this makes our final set, folks. We will put a 2.5 on this. All right, since this is our last set, let's go ahead and increase the weight everywhere. I do have 12.5 pound dumbbell. I could grab a 15, but we'll grab the 12. And I've got 18. I think it's 18. It'd be nice if it was exactly 17.5, but amazing how much more these are than the odd ones. Now if I could buy weights over in freaking Europe, they're probably cheaper, where ours would be more expensive. All right, I might just have to do that when I go over there. Buy a bunch of kilogram dumbbells, and then of course the cost to ship them back might be a negative, but it goes what, 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually you get, what is it, 1, 2, I think you get up to 10 kilogram, right? I would like a 10 kilogram because that's 22 pounds. That would be nice to have a 22 pounder. And then it goes what, by 2s, so it's I guess 11, 12, no, oh, sorry, 12, 14, 12 would be like 27.5. So there's 2 in there I wouldn't mind having. I couldn't really put those in my suitcase, but so we'll crank this a little bit. This is the last set, folks, so we did, at least on the long-winded video version, you saw me do incline. We went pretty heavy with the bench daddy, and then we not as heavy as we did last week. So last week, folks, that ever so slight difference in incline, I was able to do the bench daddy an easy 355. This week, 280 with the bench daddy. Of course, we got, I believe, 8 reps. It was not easy getting that thing into position. Not easy at all. All right. So, and this is the final set. All right, folks, we are done. Woohoo! Put that over. I will clean this up off of camera. Thanks for checking out my video, folks. Please like, please subscribe. Pump check on